afternoon, Capgemini India, or the IDC. Laurent Kavach and myself here thought we would share with you a greeting. The program, as you know, went live over the early October weekend through to the 5th of October. Last night we had a celebration with the Capgemini Global Template Argon teams to celebrate the work that had been done and to commemorate the rolling off of quite a few of the resources. Our understanding from Jan Decker is that he's in India this week and is going to be sharing with you guys a dinner to show the appreciation for the work that you've done for Roche. So Laurent and I thought it was fitting to send you our video and to thank you for everything that has been done. So I'll hand over to Laurent and then he might kick back to me to close it.
Okay, thanks Don. So, dear Roche Global Template team members, because you are for us much more than colleagues from Capgemini India, when I look back to this whole exciting journey that we now have behind us, it was clear ambition at the beginning to not only to deliver this on time, in full, in quality, but actually to be the best deployment ever for SAP Miller. And for that we needed four things. We needed first the adopt mindset from the business, and we were doing that right.
Yep.
We needed good people, and that's where you come into the picture. We needed innovative ways of working, and for that sometimes we need people who are willing to change for a better way of working, and thanks for that. And last but not at least, we needed a team spirit. And team spirit that brought us through all the hurdles that we have had in this program. So we set the basis up well, and then I remember for the day somewhere end of March where I heard from Don and Jan Decker and Shubhanka, Laurent, go to India. You need to visit the team there, and that was really a beautiful visit, and not primarily for the hospitality, because that was great as well, but to see how big is the team in India. And not only how big, but looking into the eyes of people and seeing the drive that they want to do a good job. They want to deliver on time, and when I look at the results, you have done it. So when I look at the build phase, I always heard from my colleagues that, yes, Laurent, in build, you will make up time. And actually, you made up time. Well done for that. Secondly, in the test phase, you have had a great contribution with a couple of the colleagues joining us on site and actually doing the business test work, and it was a beautiful amalgamation of our own team. And last but not least, in this whole PGLS period, when I look at how do we close and how do you close incidents and defects, we will end with a clean sheet. No one could tell this so far. So when I look at it, you have done it. You are part of the success, and getting to the end of the project, we can start celebrating. It is still some hard work for the business, but we have many important milestones behind us. So just a few things which are remarkable in this thing, which we have done the first time ever in SAP Miller, and you have had a big contribution to that. So that was, let's say, starting with data, and that is always the Achilles heel and critical path and the biggest, most complicated thing in a program, and we survived without having a Mock 3. So that is a big it's a big contribution to everyone working on data, about the cleanliness, about all the bots built, about all the constructs built as we went through this process. The second thing is, during the building, we have had a build to test approach, which is not the normal one when we are building things as they come, but we are thinking ahead and building the plans backwards, and that required a great flexibility from your side, and thanks for that. And last but not least, which I truly believe was an important part of our success, is the one team approach. So across companies, across geographies, everybody contributed to his or her best extent, and that's what you can be proud of, and that's what I am really proud of when I look at this project. And that was I believe, the biggest contributor to the success. So thanks very much to all of you from the Cross side, because we will stay here and we will use this template for another 400 years now. And now, Don,
Thanks.
you can close up.
Yeah, thanks, Laurent. So yeah, as Laurent said, the things we did differently: build to test, built it in the sequence we wanted to test it. TIBCO was a first as well, where Czech had used 11 TIBCO interfaces. We took that to the next step with your help and industrialized that and took it towards SOA, further steps towards SOA. So I think that's great as well. We had a huge number of defects during testing, during IPT and UAT. We were quite concerned around those number of defects, but in hindsight, fixing those defects, our defect count now has been considerably lower, and those defects were closed out. So how are we measuring ourselves? We're measuring ourselves on the number of defects that we've still got open, which are negligible. We're measuring ourselves on the number of incidents, and as you would be aware, our incident count is just over 120, which is negligible again compared to the previous deployments. And last but not least, we're on time and on budget. So thanks very much, Capgemini IDC India. Swanand, Sabanka do need special mentions. Jan, make sure you buy the guys plenty of drink on Thursday night. All the very best, and thanks to contributing to our successful program. Thank you.